Get your coffee and sail back. It's the nicest way to start your day. Sail right through it feeling fine. Good morning, Youngstown.
And good morning again to you. About once a year since I've been here, we have been fortunate enough, or unfortunate, depending on your decision on this matter, to bring in a local fella, a young man that began in Girard and has gone on to bigger and better and more perverted things in life. And we like to bring him back from time to time, not only because he's achieving success, but also to kind of show you that there are other forms of insanity in this world other than ours. And he's quite a character. But to give you an idea of what they've been doing since their last visit, we have Stiv Bators with us today and the Dead Boys, and we're going to see a performance that they have done recently. So here's Stiv Bators and the Dead Boys. Love it. And I'd like to welcome, ladies and gentlemen, Frank Secich, who is with the Dead Boys and also a very well-known land baron. And next to Frank is Stiv Bators, one of the great sex symbols of all time, which we've all seen very often in many ridiculous magazines of the Dead Boys. And I always like to have you here, because I never know. It's one of those things where I don't know how much is an act and how much is real, and I never want to know. I mean, if it's all an act, don't tell me that. And if it's all real, terrific. But anyway, I welcome you back. And you are, first of all, I welcome Frank here for the first time. He's never been here with us before. And Stiv, of course, is, I think, your third visit with us.
Right.
You still insane as ever?
No. They cleaned me up.
They did good. I noticed you dressed better now.
I'm a pop star now, very clean cut.
Yeah, making a lot of money.
Like David Cassidy, Sean Cassidy.
Fantastic. What's the reaction to you when you come back home? How do people react?
My parents usually move. It takes me a while to find them.
They ever leave a forwarding address or anything?
No. They
No,
always played hide and seek with me when I was a kid.
No kidding. So Stiv is back with us again. Anyway, Frank, how long you been with the Dead Boys?
Since October.
And you are also originally a local fellow.
Yeah, I'm from Sharon.
Sharon, Pennsylvania. I can't help it. This is what we talk about here, and what you do primarily is, I hate to put everything under one heading, but in rock terms, and what people are referring to now as punk rock, which kind of comes and goes, it seems. It seems to always be there in the underground. But as far as hits or major album sales, it seems to kind of come with us and then leave us, and everybody thinks, oh, well, that's going again. Then 3 months later, it comes up again. Is that the way you're finding it, too?
Right. What happened in the beginning was punk come out, had a strong foothold because it was something new, entirely different. It had a lot of violence connected with it, but that's how you draw attention to anything anymore. And they thought punk was over, just like in 70, see what year is this? This is 60. This is 70s, yeah.
No, this is 80.
Oh.
Stiv, we
So
just try.
hard.
I realize. Yeah, you know, you keep
Yeah,
busy,
you come
move.
back to Youngstown, it's a time warp. So I forget where I'm at.
Okay, get comfy, Stiv.
Oh,
Listen.
yeah. But anyways, you know, they thought it died, and
Yeah.
then what happened was we took over, and bands like Blondie and Elvis Costello, the softer edge, took over. You always come in with something hard, and then you need something soft, pop, something safe to turn the ear. But the kids now are going to a more harder sound. Now it's time for us.
Frank's look to me is, oh my goodness, so reminiscent of early English groups, the British. I'm thinking, of course, the Beatles and things like that. Is there a reason for that?
Those are my heroes.
Yeah, is
Really?
it? Thanks for the answers like that. This is going to be a short show.
No, that's the kind of style I write in, and this kind of things we're doing now. Really, we're changing a little bit.
There's a mod revival right now in England. Kids are back to riding the Lambrettas, those little scooters.
Sure.
They're into dressing Carnaby Street, and they're into fighting the rockers. And it's exactly the way it was in the 60s. It's real interesting. There's a lot of gangs right now. Violence is all over the streets in London. I guess because of the Arabs buying it out, and there's no jobs. You have the skinheads, which shave their heads, and they're into wearing big worker boots painted red and red suspenders. They're the most violent ones. They're backed by the National Front, sort of. They sort of like the Nazi Party, but they're getting away from that. They're into the ska music, which is fast reggae. Then you have the Teds, who look like Elvis Presley.
Right.
They're into the greaser 50s.
Kind of,
Then you have the mods. Then you have the punks, who look like the Rocky Horror Picture Show. So
I'm going to stop you here because we have to take a break, but we're going to come back with Stiv and Frank from This is a New People magazine. Well, obviously, you have to be living in a cave out there if you didn't realize what this was. But in this is a picture and a small article of Stiv and the Dead Boys with a very famous man. And I hope we can show this here. I hope you'll recognize, especially if you're a Saturday Night Live fan, there's John Belushi in the middle. And there is Stiv and some of the group. And Frank, I think I see you in there, too.
Yeah, I'm there.
Yeah, and let me just show one more here because it also is self-explanatory. It is John playing drums with the group, right? Didn't he want to sit in or something?
it was his birthday
And John was
party.
up
We
behind
were
the
playing
drums.
the Whiskey in Los Angeles, and he jumped up and did song producer with us. The song you just heard.
How'd he play?
He's real good. Real
Is
good
he?
drummer.
Does he stay in practice and all that stuff?
Not really.
Yeah?
He's starting to now. He's starting to take it more seriously.
Sure, that also, we should explain that I think one of those pictures was in a recent issue of Rolling Stone, too.
Right, it got around.
Yeah. Now, what's your latest record? What's your latest attempt here?
It's called Circumstantial Evidence. Frank and I left for Hollywood about this time last year when the Dead Boys had a slight breakup. We were in a bunch of management and record contractual disagreements, so we went to Hollywood and we recorded 2 solo singles. The first one was called It's Cold Outside, which is a remake of a choir song, which was an area hit in '65. The choir later became the Raspberries. And we did that. It worked very well, so we followed up with our latest Circumstantial Evidence, which is released today. And we're incorporating that into the Dead Boys now. There's a personnel change. The lead guitarist Cheetah left when he broke his wrist. His roller discoing at Keith Richards' birthday party the Stones were having for him. So after that happened, we got a new guitar player, Georgie Harrison.
That business is cruel, I'll tell you.
Oh, yeah. It's so rough.
Business is mean. Well, that's, you know, you're selling records, I know, and the album's getting a lot of airplay locally, the new record. They like it a lot. There's a lot of FM stations that are enjoying it. Your music itself, when we first met, you first came in here, I know, from what you said in the beginning, I noticed your act and your music. I thought a lot more violent than it is now, where it seems to be you're concentrating more on the music. Am I right about that, or am I wrong about that?
No, we've got on to, we murder people on stage.
You still murder
That's
people?
the latest act.
Okay.
No, it was violent in the beginning because it was something new, and the kids had a lot of frustrations to take on. 77, it was a very weird time for kids. They're really frustrated, and also the industry was trying to hold back the new music, and it was a way to get attention to it.
Gee, you don't hear that often. Usually it's the industry will push forth anything.
Oh, there was a lot of dinosaurs that were trying to hold on to their money.
Oh, is that right?
FM radio is still pretty much controlled by the people from the 60s that broke Hendrix in and trying to keep it that way.
Yeah.
They don't want to let the new stuff in, just like what they fought AM about.
Sure. Frank, where do you hope to go with this? Do you think, you know, you'll stay with us a while? Or
Oh, yeah, I
what do you
think
hope
so.
to do in the future? Always be a musician? Always?
I'd like to produce. I'd like to do films, too.
You would?
Yeah.
Yeah. Interested in as an actor, director, producer,
Oh, I
writer?
don't know. Right, probably.
Writer?
We're doing a movie this summer. We were approached by some people in Hollywood when we played the Whiskey, and they sort of wrote a script, and they were looking for a band to fit it, and we fit it, so we're filming it this July.
Okay. Now, you're back here locally for a visit, but you're leaving. You're going on, what is it, 4 months? You'll be out on the road
Right.
working in different places. Where's your first stop?
Ann Arbor.
Ann Arbor, Michigan, is that?
Right.
Yeah.
And then we do the Midwest, end up in New York, after we play a little bit of the East Coast.
Ever played the Midwest before?
Oh, yeah, many times.
What's the reaction to it? To you when you...
When we first came, they were looking at us like they didn't understand it all.
Yeah.
It was a freak show, but now most of the kids are like we were in 77. They have the black leather jackets.
Really?
They're into busting bottles and just getting drunk, having a good time, blowing off a lot of steam.
Somebody told me you're going to be doing a benefit concert for Ronald Reagan soon. Is that right? No, huh? Okay. Just thought I'd ask.
No, we're doing one for Nuke the Whales. Right.
I thought you were going to say Jerry Brown. You have a new girlfriend, Stiv.
Right.
Is that a picture of her there? Can
Yeah,
we
it is.
show that?
Sure.
That'll be up to you.
She
to
has her
decide.
clothes on. You can show it.
That's right. Okay. Tell us about her, because she's rather famous on her own.
She was the 1974 Playboy model. She was married to Todd Rundgren for a while.
Right.
She's the one without the gun.
Yeah, it looks like a heck of a relationship to me.
And,
I can see, right, she's got the headache.
Right.
The old line, huh? No matter
Right.
how you dress, it's, I've got a headache, and you've got the gun saying, well, we'll fix that.
She has a record coming out pretty soon, too, herself. Recorded Little Black Egg and Fun Time. The Cars are backing her up on it and producing.
You're in, if we can be serious here for just 2 minutes, then we can go back, but you're in one of the toughest, most competitive, cutthroat ends of show business there is, and that is the record business and the music business. And if you're doing well, they're going to love you to death. If you're not doing well, it's goodbye, dead boys. How has that affected you? Have you had to deal with that problem?
I know, I just tell them I shrink every day. No, I've just turned to drugs and... No, seriously, all seriousness aside, it doesn't, you take that chance. It takes you 10 years to be an overnight success, and you're on top for 6 months. The whole idea is once you start hitting, get as much money out as you can.
Yeah, and
Then you go on to other things.
Let's say, would you go on, like, let's say 5 years down the road, punk, let's say, hypothetically, is out, gone. Do you see yourself staying, though, with music? Maybe changing your
Sure.
act, but staying with the music gig is...
Sure, what it is, we've changed already. Rock and roll's about change, and...
Well, I know
can't
you
get-
dress a lot better now, and I love the way you comb your hair. It's just terrific. But go ahead.
Say that to all the boys.
Go
No,
ahead.
what it is, if you aren't a leader and you don't know what's going on,
Right.
then you'll fall by the wayside. It's being a survivor. That's the whole key to the business. And you have to lead the kids. You can't, once they start leading you or they get past you, forget it.
Yeah, I would imagine that's
Or if you get too far ahead, too, like in 77, we were totally about 3 or 4 years ahead of the business and the public. And that's why it took us a long time. Now they're about caught up to where we were in 77, 78, and now we're just about 6 months ahead now.
We're going to run out of time here, but very quickly. Both glad that disco's kind of on its way out?
Yeah.
Yeah?
It was boring. It was like people were like robots.
It
was
was
mindlessness.
boring. Was it boring or not? Oh, that was the worst period of music, I think. Oh, gee, it was terrible. Frank Secich, the best of luck to you. And I hope you continue with your success as a land baron. And Stiv Bators, there's no question as to whether you will always be a sectable or not.
Of course.
Okay, and whenever you come back into town, let us know what's going on, okay? Because we want to just keep tabs on you for the rest of us.
So is the government.
I bet. Stiv Bators and Frank Secich with the Dead Boys. We have more coming up after this. Stay with us.